After the plane landed, the girls had to race to their next destination. They were used to it by now. Being on the road meant they were always rushing off somewhere. They waited for their luggage, then for a car to take them to their hotel to drop off their bags. They quickly changed, then stopped by the hotel's coffee bar to pick up a couple of lattes. The driver whisked them off to a theater in downtown Seattle. Ah! AJ took a deep breath of the steamy coffee concoction. This hits the spot. They were sitting in red velvet theater seats. The stage was empty, but they could hear noises coming from backstage. The 12 finalists were getting ready to perform their best songs in front of Aly and AJ. A petite young woman with long reddish-blonde hair walked over to them. She carried a clipboard and a stack of papers. "Aly, AJ," she said as she held out her hand to them. "My name is Lily. I work for Entertainment Unlimited, one of the companies sponsoring the competition. I'm the contest coordinator." Aly and AJ shook hands with her. "We're really excited to be here," Aly said. "If you think you're excited, you should see the contestants," Lily said. "They can't wait to perform. The first person will take the stage in just a few minutes. Can I get you anything?" Aly gestured to her coffee. "We're good. Let me leave you with these." Lily handed them each a bundle of papers. "It has the contestants' names, age, and what they'll be singing. Most of the performers have taped music that will be playing to accompany them, but a few will be playing guitars." "Thanks, Lily," AJ said. Lily disappeared backstage. AJ took her notebook out from her purse. "I'm ready," she joked. "I won't laugh," Aly said. "Look what I've got." She pulled a notebook out from her own bag. "I figured we'd both need to take notes while we were judging." "See, you are finally beginning to understand the beauty of the notebook," AJ laughed. Aly reached into her bag again. AJ," she said, "I got the notebook, but forgot to bring a pen." "Don't worry." AJ grabbed an extra from her purse. "I'm always prepared." They settled back as the first contestant walked on stage. It was a teenage girl dressed in all black with black lipstick and makeup. She had dark hair that she wore up in a spiky ponytail. She stepped up to the microphone. "My name is Amber," she said. "I'll be singing my song, Rain of Tears." The song was a little depressing, but Aly and AJ were impressed with the melody and the thoughtful lyrics. Next, a boy named Henry came out. He was tall and thin with big, dark eyes. He sang a love song while he strummed an acoustic guitar. Henry was followed by a boy named Kurt, who sang a country song, and a long-haired girl named Rainbow, who sang a folk song. Each contestant was different in his or her own way. Aly and AJ carefully wrote down their impressions of everybody who performed. A girl walked shyly out onto the stage. She wore her long red hair braided down her back, and she carried an acoustic guitar. She shuffled to the microphone, staring at her feet. "I'm Claire," she said softly into the microphone, "and I'll be singing Lost." Claire's low voice could barely be heard, and Aly and AJ had to strain to be able to hear the lyrics. She sang about feeling alone and confused, but finding strength inside herself. The girls liked the lyrics they heard, and they were touched by the haunting and beautiful melody. "Wow," AJ said. "She was great, but she's so shy." Aly nodded. "I wish she would have sung louder." The next contestant was Claire's exact opposite. He carried an acoustic guitar too, but while Claire was timid, Austin walked out like he owned the theater. He flashed a huge smile at Aly and AJ. "Hey, great to meet you," he said. "It's not every day I get to sing for two gorgeous babes." Aly chuckled and nudged AJ in the ribs with her elbow. Austin, with his dark blue eyes and brown hair, was cute, but he was laying it on thick.